Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are most welcome again on behalf of the Waste Management Authority of the Western Province. Sorry for troubling you. And okay, please give me a little time to explain about the approaches of Waste Management Authority, especially managing of waste in Western Province. And I will brief you about the project detail as well. Okay. I think you may be aware about the provincial system of the country. There are 9 provinces. So actually we are belong to Western Province. You can see here. So we are in the Western Province. Actually Western Province is the smallest province in terms of the land area, although 30% population is inhabited. But important thing is actually in the Western Province you can see all human related activities are very high. Around considering the vehicles, 70% vehicle, 60% vehicles are being thermal power generation is around 88%. Because of that, you can see contribution of the Western Province into the total national municipal solid waste generation is around 60%. Okay. According to the statistics, it shows here. Municipal garbage generation in the Western Province is around 3,500 metric tons per day. But collection is around 2,200, that is around 65%. But important thing is actually, every year, municipal garbage generation rate is increased by 1.22%. So based on that, we can predict by 2050, the municipal garbage generation rate in the Western Province will reach up to 7,000 metric tons per day. So therefore, I would like to emphasize here that we should have a sustainable waste management program in place to manage this garbage. Not even future, even tomorrow also we need such a system. Coming to the characteristics of garbage, you can see, we discussed this even in the morning. You can see the easily biodegradable fraction is around 52% and long-term around 27%. Likewise, moisture content is around 50 to 60%. Density is around 250 to 350 kilograms per cubic meter. Calorific value of garbage is around 1,500 to 2,000 kilojoule per kilogram. Actually, Waste Management Authority, now actually we have national policy for managing garbage in Sri Lanka. Based on that national policy, we have provincial strategies and we have basically we have identified provincial strategies. I will explain that thing in next slide. And based on that national provincial strategies, we have master plan for Western Province, especially for managing municipal garbage. And in that master plan, we have set some targets, and to achieve that target, we have different kinds of programs. You can see, basically, we are using 4 major strategies to address municipal garbage problem in the Western Province. 7 zonal concept of waste management. I'm not going to detail those strategies. That is just sharing of available limited resources in managing garbage. Second strategy, 7 steps of municipal solid waste management. I will explain in next few slides. Third strategy is municipal solid waste management rules. Fourth one is volume-based waste-free system for mixed municipal solid waste management. So those are the 4 major strategies we basically use to address municipal garbage problem in the Western Province. So coming to the set targets, you can see here, actually we are planning to increase the resource segregation up to 40% by 2018, and we are planning to increase waste collection up to 80% by 2018. Currently, actually, you can see the source segregation percentage and waste collection percentage. So you can see here the future, the emerging municipal solid waste management scenario in Western Province. Currently, you can see 87% of garbage is diverted to the open dump, and composite percentage around 5%, recycling percentage around 6%. Actually, we are planning to push up this to this level. So, waste to energy will play a big role in waste management by 2018, and open dumping percentage will reduce to 20%. Okay. Actually, to achieve that target, actually, so as I explained earlier, the seven we have used different strategies. These 7 steps is an important and essential strategy we drastically use to address municipal garbage problem in the province. Okay. In this strategy, we have identified important steps to be performed to see proper waste management program within the province. You can see waste segregation, minimization, collection, cleaning of public places, and waste providing infrastructure facilities, proper waste transportation, then use waste as a resource, and finally disposal facility. So those are the major steps we have to perform. Okay. So actually we have identified the responsible groups to perform each of those steps. So basically step 1 should be performed by the general public. Steps 2nd, 3rd and 4th one should be performed by the local government authorities. Then the steps 5 and 6 should be performed by the core responsibility of the provincial government and the local government. Then finally, providing final disposal facility is the responsibility of the provincial government. Okay. Actually, to execute that 7 steps, we have good rule. Actually, legal status. We have amended our statute, including important mechanisms like the spot fine system, service charge system, polluter pay principle. So likewise, actually we included those important mechanisms into our statute. Actually, not only that, actually we have gazetted 70 waste management rules, and based on that, actually mixing of garbage, littering of waste, open burning, and keeping of municipal garbage to make a nuisance to the neighbors have become a punishable offence. Okay, you can see spot fines. Those are the current spot fines practiced in Western Province. Actually, considering the enforcement of these 7 steps, we have different kinds of programs. Especially step number 5 to step number 5. To strengthen that activity, we have a small scale community based program. The second one is actually medium scale program. Through the medium scale program, we try to execute step number 6. Then actually through mass scale program, we try to execute step number 6 and 7 in mass scale. And we conduct awareness program to inculcate waste management discipline throughout the general public. So coming to the small scale community based program. So actually objective of this program to activate step number 1 to step number 5 of the introduced 7 steps of principles of waste management. Actually through this program we try to mobilize the general public to obtain their active participation for provincial waste management program. Not only that, actually we try to develop the capacity of the local government authorities to provide satisfactory service to the general public. So under this program we provide waste minimization program, recycling program. Especially we have introduced a green city program to achieve the objective of this small scale community based program. So under this program we provide required minimum infrastructure facilities to perform proper waste management program in identified geographical area of different local authority areas. So I think we have covered 180 GN divisions so far. So you can see the infrastructures we have provided so far to that local government authorities. So you can see how public contribute to this program and their level of acceptance and our contribution and local authority contribution to perform green city program in the Western Province. Actually, in future, we are going to replicate this Tutu program in other areas as well. And not only that, actually, we are going to execute that sport point system and service charge system in near future in these the green city areas. And we are planning to get the assistance from Environment Police Division to execute this green city program. And not only that, actually, we are going to implement volume-based bag system to manage mixed municipal garbage within the province. I will explain a little bit about this volume-based bag system. Actually, in future, people have to use the designated bag to dump their mixed garbage. So actually, local authority distribute that bag. Then people have to sort their garbage into perishable, recyclable, and mixed garbage. Actually, these perishable and recyclable garbage they can dispose without paying any charge with using their own bag. But especially this mixed waste. So to dispose the mixed garbage, they have to use designated bag. Actually, that designated bag embedded service charge. This kind of prepaid system. So actually, people are not lazy. They can sort garbage maximum, and they can reduce the amount of they have to pay for waste. So actually, this system we are going to implement in Green Village program in near future to execute to promote waste segregation program. Okay. Any issue? Any question on this? Actually, this volume-based bag system well practiced in Korea, even in Japan. Actually, we get experience from them. I think so. We can use the same the technology, same tool. So coming to the that I explained the small scale community-based program. So coming to medium scale program. The objective of the medium scale program to promote step number 6, that waste use as a resource. Under this program, we provide we build the capacity of local government authorities to use their total garbage as a resource within their jurisdictions. So you can see here, so far we have established 21 medium scale composting facility in each local authority areas. So the total capacity of those medium scale composting facilities are 210 metric tons per day. Actually, through that composting facility, so we are in position to manage 5.2% of our municipal garbage through this medium scale composting facility. So we are planning to increase that up to 11% by 2018. So you can see how they operate. So very simple technology, withdrawing method, and actually many local authorities handling this kind of small scale, medium scale composting facility. Okay. So coming to mass scale project. So under the mass scale program, what we are planning to build the provincial capacity to use waste as a resource in the mass scale. Because we know that some waste we can't use as a resource at local level. So like the polythene plastic we can't do that. So therefore to have a provincial program. So based on that actually, so we have identified mass scale waste management plan for the Western Province. Mass scale waste storage facility, then mass scale composting facility, sanitary landfill, biogas facility. Actually, those facilities are implemented based on the requirement. Okay. So you can see here the problem of implementing this kind of mass scale project is a capital. So we don't have enough money to execute this kind of facility. So always actually we link with the private sector under public-private partnership basis to execute such a mass scale waste management program in the Western Province. So you can see the time scale of all these mass scale program. I will go into detail those things. Yeah. So I will show some the pictures of ongoing mass scale program. So this is one big compost facility operated by Waste Management Authority. The capacity of this compost plant is around 40 metric tons per day. So you can see this very just like a hotel. You can't believe, no? So daily actually you can see we are getting only sorted garbage. We are not entertaining any mixed garbage to this facility. Okay. So we have employed the educate the staff there. The facilities has mechanized to a certain extent. Can see. So ultimately you can see this garbage turned into compost. So actually I am very proud to say that monthly we produce 100 metric tons of municipal garbage, municipal compost from this facility. Okay? By the name of this is our brand in Minnesota. Okay? So you can see the sales trend last actually during past 2 months. So we do some demonstration plots also to popularize this compost to the general public. So we have actually used a biogas plant as the decloiter. This was abundant for certain years. Now actually we use this biogas facility to treat perishable garbage for generated from 2 local government authorities. You can see how public contribute to this program. So we demonstrate at the site the using of biogas in demonstration level. Now we are planning to scale up this into commercial level. Okay, and actually we have signed an agreement with the Korean Environment Cooperation for CDM program. So this compost facility is the first the compost facility registered under PCDM program. In future, I think we can harvest CDM. Okay. So lastly but not least, this awareness program we are conducting different kind of awareness program for targeted groups and the general public, school, preschools, so and so on. Okay. So those are the general approach of waste management in the Western Province. So coming to this Karadiyana project, so this is very important. You can see here. You can remember this mass scale plan. So we have identified this Karadiyana as an important place for carbon disposal. So in our plan, we try to develop this Karadiyana as a waste management plaza. Okay. So there's a bad history of the site. You can see here. Actually, before undertake the management of this dump site, it was handled by one private party. But they did that, they just accept garbage without thinking of the environment. So ultimately the site, everything was went to very worst condition. You can see there's no proper management, there's no adequate machineries, there's no proper leachate diverting system. You can see there's no internal road, no access road on those days. You can see how the difficulties that local authority face. So there is no proper access road. This is the access road we walk on those roads. Okay? Illegal dumping. So likewise, okay? Very dusty environment. Actually, after we obtained the management of this waste management, this Karadiyana dump site, we prepared a master plan. So we are planning to accept garbage from 7 local authorities. Totally, we are planning to accept 500 metric tons per day. And out of that, 100 we are planning to divert for composting plant, 6 to 75. Another 10 metric tons for recycling. And another 1,000 metric tons for waste-to-energy facility. But in this waste-to-energy facility, how we make 1,000? Because actually there's a plan to use already dump waste for waste-to-energy as well. So far, I think totally around 1.5 million metric tons has dumped in the dump here. This is the time. So we can run this waste storage facility for more easily 5 or 6 years. So I think in future we are planning to use this dump waste for waste storage facility. Then we can clean the entire area. But you can see the project layout. This is a compost facility, and this is a proposed waste storage facility. I think you have seen this compost plant already. So we are going to start this end of this month, next month. So coming to waste storage facility, so we have signed agreement with the developer, Horizon Renewable Energy Private Limited. So under that agreement, Waste Management Authority has a commitment of provide 80 acre land to the project, and we have to provide 1,000 metric ton garbage every day. And apart from that, we have to assist the developer to obtain all necessary approvals. So there are some environmental and economical and social benefit out of this project. I am not going to detail those things. Anyhow, they are going to produce 20 megawatt out of 1,000 metric tons of garbage. Okay? If you have any question, please stop me and you can ask. But problem is actually until we developed all these facilities, we have to run the place. So
mix solid waste for waste removal project.
yes, mix.
Mass burn technology. Mass burn technology.
Yes. Actually, until those facilities are developed, we have to run the place. So then, authority has decided to run the place as a controlled dump site.
Because in our country, in one place, Lucknow, there is one city in India, municipal council adopted one technology from Netherlands company. They have agreement that they will be supplying this much quantity of waste per month, but they were unable to supply.
No, I think the important thing is in Sri Lanka. So we have provincial system. So under provincial system, the provincial chief minister is the minister of the local government authorities. So that chief minister can give directives to the head of all local authorities to divert their garbage. So I think we can use that advantage. Actually, if the developer directly contact with the local government authorities,
Political intervention.
yeah, that is very difficult to collect 1,000 metric ton. How many local authorities have to
The problem that we are going to face, that scientific value of your municipal solid waste is very low, about 1,500 tons. That will never be able to.
No, actually, now our plan is actually as a first defense, we try to use perishable waste for composting. So then actually the moisture, perishable part we can take out from the waste. The remaining part have high alcohol. So even today, I think every compost plant at the vicinity there is a huge dump of the residual waste. There is no method to dispose. So I think in future actually we are promoting resource segregation. Then perishable part, the moisture part, we can easily take out from the waste stream.
What is the capital value of the waste?
Actually now present at the discharge is around 1,500 2,000. So after segregating, so we can increase up to 2,000, 3,000. So we are very much confident on that. Okay. So coming to this open dump, this control dump management, you can see the delivering of different local authorities daily delivery. You can see that trend past few months. So this is the composition of garbage. You can see easily biodegradable fraction is around 52%. This is like a real value. We did the real study in this dump site. Actually, we changed the access road very lot during past 2 years. You can see we have installed weighbridge to get the count of waste delivery. We have developed internal road to pass carry garbage to the right place, and We daily operate like this, but actually the covering, this daily covering, we have limited now because actually we have intention of use this dump garbage for waste to energy in future. So we have provide adequate machineries. So you can see the important thing is actually is a recurrent budget, recurrent cost. So around 60% of the total recurrent budget we have spent for machineries. So this is a huge credit for us. So we have strengthened the security adequately, and we have developed human resource facilities, and we have given adequate staff. You can see they are working here. An important thing is actually before undertake this management of the WMA, around 40 practitioners are earned their life here. There was no proper dignity for them. What we did actually, we registered that practitioners under WMA, and actually we look up their jobs and we put actually we give a certain dignity to their job. You can see here. So this is the people who worked earlier. Now they are working with proper dress and helmet, safety wear. You can see. So actually earlier they sold their items through middle person. Actually they got very clean. Yeah, brokers. Now actually we involved to tender those items and they are getting 100% benefit of this program. Okay. So now you can see we have given identity card for them. So that is to identify here that they are as our workers. So you can see here now 35 recruiters are working under this the dump site. So they pick some items, recyclable items. We involve to find a good market for them, and actually out of their income, 85% we given direct to them. Actually 15% we keep for their health and hygiene improvement program. Okay, so that benefit ultimately go to the people. So now this is very sustained. This is very I think sustainable way that's going. Okay, you can see here. This is monthly collection of recyclables, PET bottle, plastic. You can see those items. You can see their income. So average, I think we are getting around 800,000 income from a month from that program. So can you guess the individual income? Can someone guess? That's low beyond 60,000 rupees per month. 60,000. How many dollars? 60? 600. Around 600. Yeah? You are getting huge amount. Okay? Actually, especially this labor matter, we are closely working with the International Labour Organization. They frequently visit the site and even they support us. We have to remind their assistant at the stage. And actually, we try to keep the surrounding environment as much as possible clean way. And we are in the process of developing the green belt, as we have visited this. We try to isolate this dump site from the surrounding environment to mitigate the odor and fly problem. And we daily clean these canals, entrance, road. Actually, we have cleaning hour. The first thing of the day we have to clean. Every people come to outside and they have to clean. Even the officers, manager, they have to join for this cleaning program. So you can see how they contribute every day that cleaning program. So this dust management, so we do every day. Okay? And especially research and development, as I explained to you, we are working with the local universities, especially for Center for Sustainability that is attached to the University of Jawaharlal. So we have long-term agreement with them, especially for environmental monitoring, pollution monitoring, air pollution, and the water pollution and sound pollution. So So with Morocco University, we are going to have a long-term agreement, especially for rehabilitation of the dump site in future. Okay. So apart from that, actually annually we are entertaining a lot of the research institute coming from different universities. So they do their research work based on our requirement. So lastly, so this is a very important point I have to highlight it. We have established environmental and public relations division to control, to mitigation, pollution and everything. Okay. So we have separate section for them. So there is a in charge officer for environmental and public relations division. So there are altogether I think 12 staffs working under these sections. So we have identified the project area as a 500 meter radius. So this area there are 428 houses, around 2,500 populations are living within this area. So this division closely monitor environmental and health hazards happen within these areas. Okay. So we have a strong monitoring program, especially odor and fly mosquito problem we frequently monitor based on monthly basis. Based on the final data, we collect community information and we collect vector-borne disease, waterborne disease, airborne disease from MOH office, and dog population we are getting from monthly basis, and rainfall, then temperature, wind, air pollution. Those final data we collect from the site every month. Okay.
What is the dog population?
Actually, the ruminant animals is a very huge problem in that side. Dogs and then pigs. Okay, so we have to reduce the numbers of those dogs, otherwise it will be a problem, no? Yeah. So you can, those information actually collect by this particular division, then that information available to the general public as well as a monitoring committee, and that information as well to the head office. We analyze those data, then accordingly we do mitigation program. Okay. So you can see.
Very good. This is not done in any of the dump sites in India.
Sorry.
This is not done in any of the dump sites in India.
Yeah. So you can see the data we obtained during past few months. You can see 5 of them. The trend. How was happened during last few months. So you can see this is order problem. That north. These are different directions. Northeast, northeast, east, southeast. So that's a different.
How do you measure the odor?
Actually, there's no particular method to measure. So we visit that. We have marked some point in these directions. So we physically visit that and we get the order and we notice.
How far is the airport from this place?
Sorry,
The airport, how far?
within that 500 radius.
No, the airport is how far from this place?
Which?
Airport.
Oh, quite
Ah,
far.
airport.
It's about 50 30 problem.
Yeah. So you can see the lava count, how it was happened during last 2 years. Interested in growth count, how it was reduced during last month. Okay. So based on that, we do a short mitigation program. So we do treatment for mosquitoes, dengue, and the fly treatment, and treatment for dogs, especially for anti-rabies, and breeding. We can prevent the breeding and also. And we are conducting special health screening program for workers and the people who are living in that radius. Okay. So you can see those programs now going on, fogging and spraying of BTI, and this sterilization program. You can see this is the community health camp. We conduct this annually. Especially CSR program also conducted within this area. So especially we assist the surrounding schools and preschools, and we distribute the food ration for poor people. So likewise. Actually, we have a strong monitoring committee headed by the additional AGA, additional government agent. So he is the secretary of that monitoring committee. Apart from that, actually, the chairman of the two local authorities are the chairman of the committee. So monthly we meet this committee in this place, and they highly monitor ongoing program and future programs and past data as well. And apart from that, the Chief Minister of the Western Province is monitor this program very closely. And lastly, actually, all this effort is not to keep this dump site forever. Actually, we want to convert this dump into this kind of environment in future. So with that, I will conclude my presentation. If you have any question, I can answer.
What is the total budget that you are getting?
Total?
Budget.
So,
Budget from government, total budget from government.
total budget to run the place, so what? So that is a capital grant. But to run the dump site, I think we need around 40 million rupees per year. Coming to the waste to energy project, I think their budget may be around $250 US. 250,000 US. So they bought by the developer.
You will be charging tipping fee also to.
Yes. Actually, we are charging a very reasonable. Any issues? Now we want to implement the pilot app here. I think Professor Nicola will help us until the facility develop.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you do with the electronic waste?
Actually, the electronic waste national level, there's no the facility has been developed for that. Yeah, they try to.
In your draft, there was no electronic waste figures. It was big.
Yes. So actually, electronic is available. So I can remember actually the last year, the people recovered, I think 3 or 300 kilos of gold from electronic waste. I'm not sure about the figure, but they say it was like.
This is big.
Yeah.
What about biomedical waste?
Not accept this side. This is a municipal.
There is a separate.
Separate.
You mentioned the private sector or government?
Sorry?
Private sector or government?
This
For the
Biomedical waste is looked after.
private sector. Private sector. Especially this the government, the private hospital, they have their own incinerators.
The smaller
Small
hospitals.
Any issues? Any suggestions?
Good initiative.
Also for hazardous waste management, do you have any separation program for like forest lamp or like battery or whatever?
So actually, we advise them to separate that kind of electronic garbage at household level. But problem, the provincial level, we don't have answer to dispose them. But until such facility develop, but we instruct to local government authorities to isolate such kind of item until the facility will be developed. There's no other solution. So I think, Professor, you suggest one thing.
Processing.
You suggest one thing. Lighting system. I couldn't get you.
Sign.
Huh?
A sign. A big lighted sign.
Lighting
To identify at distance.
Yeah. No, not distance.
Right?
lights.
For the local people to say that this is the outside, that it is visible.
Even the night.
Yeah.
Is maintenance of infrastructure.
Because when we give the clearance, because we don't have clearance here, when we give the clearance for the outside, have to get the public clearance. So we give this condition, you must do this, otherwise you are not allowed to have it outside.
Yes. Any suggestions? We form is welcome. Any suggestions? If any? So because we want to improve the site until the waste energy facility come.
Mr. Nagi, will you make like as a policy, will you make a buffer area around that to make sure that residential area is not getting filled, especially regarding groundwater?
Yeah.
Do they like have like a buffer
No, actually, that is why. So now in our master plan, there is a we are planning to develop the green belt right from the dump site. And apart from that, actually we are planning to funding leach it right from the dump site. Then actually we can at least mitigate the traveling of the pollutant to the neighboring areas. So those things we do as precautions for the pollutant. Any
My question.
you will be tired.
Yeah, it's in your master plan, you want to, in 5 or 6 years, you want to waste to energy, that's like, this is a good way. But in Vietnam, now it's difficult to do it. It is very expensive to do a lot of money for incinerator and for environmental monitoring. How can you do it?
So actually there's a story I didn't explain to you because this developer came 2 years before. I think in 2010 that developer came to site. Actually, that developer came with the cabinet, the central government cabinet approval. So there's no screening process. So actually they came with the high technology called plasma. So they introduced the plasma, but actually at the due diligence stage, the bankers did accept that technology. So therefore they failed to get money from the bank. Now they actually thinking to change the technology. So there's a 2 years delay because of that reason. So now actually they have given they have right time the duration to complete their program. I think within 2 years they have completed.
In Vietnam is same, but in last 10 years come a lot of technology from both sides.
Yes.
Say okay, this is very modern technology, but it's a lot of money. Do you have money? You don't have. Okay, go away. And the goal for payment 35 US dollar for one.
35?
35 US dollar for one slot or more. We don't have so much money for the money.
Yes.
This problem. And in 10 years we don't have, so it's very.
Money is not being given the management already. They are given land and the technology supplier they are taking from banks.
Loan to calculate the cost of the land is very high. They are giving that much of land not free.
Yes. Yes.
So
Actually,
and in return if you get this power, it's okay.
yeah. Actually, this is purely the business model, public-private partnership program. So our commitment is the land and waste. For that, of course, we need share, 5% share, equity share.
Is there any opposition from public regarding installation of waste to energy plants?
Sorry?
Regarding installation of waste to energy plant, is there any opposition from public?
This this project?
Yes.
No.
Because in India
They are request to go for the waste to energy plant. They are not opposing that.
in India there is a lot of opposition at many places.
Actually, we have two mass scale waste to energy facility. One is here, other is at Karadiyana, that is 11 kilometers from here. So that land is still virgin land. There is a huge public protest. So that developer has obtained all approvals, still that he can't go to site. So now he's waiting for almost 1 year to go to the site to put the facility. But this kind of downside, there is no such protest. So they need the plant need that facility. No? Any questions?
At the beginning, how did you cover the question? At the beginning, from where you found if the permission comes from extension or something?
No, actually, here we are getting the regular budget from the provincial treasury. Yeah, provincial treasury. Apart from that, we are getting this service charge, tipping fee. Yes.
My next question, do you have problem with plastic bags in your collection system? Plastic bag.
Yes.
In Vietnam, the people like plastic bag is free. and every day use a lot of plastic bag. And we put waste in the bag and put in the collection system. And we have the money to problem with the plastic bags.
The thing is actually, yes, that's true. But actually, so actually we are going to promote that volume-based bag to dispose only mixed garbage. So perishable garbage actually they can use the green basket. So not have to use any polythene or plastic bag to dispose that perishable part, because they can directly discharge their things to our tractor or lorry from a green basket. So anyhow actually, but I think we have to compare the plus and minus effect. I think going for the that volume-based bag is worth.
And there is a institution called Mojuto under our Ministry of Technology and Research, which will convert the plastic bags.
So actually we heard that news, but I think I don't know how.
We may have to reduce in the long run,
Yeah.
but we have to get rid of the plastic bags already,
No, but I think that the problem is not that. The problem is actually our discipline.
and also
So when you go to Japan, you can see how many polythene bags are they using. Even in the rain days, they give free bags to put their umbrella. But we can't see any polythene bag here and there. That's their discipline. They recycle, they collect it properly. But we do not practice that. I think we can use polythene and plastic as we want. But only thing we have to understand our responsibility. How we have disposed them. That is the problem. I think waste management is not the matter of establishing this kind of waste facility, compost facility. That is the matter of inculcating the discipline. That's very important. I think Japan they took 40 years to reach that level. I don't know how many years they have spent.
That will come.
Huh?
That will come very soon.
Thank you very much.